Ah, you think our decks are evenly matched? But the truth is, none can oppose the power of the Impcantations. Folks, I'm the Ghost with Knife, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Don't mind the intro, I just kind of wanted to show off my foil evenly matched that I made. I was making it for a different deck, and I got a foil one while using my super rare tokens, and I was like, dude, there's no way I'm not showcasing this just a little bit. So yeah, today's deck is actually the product of me failing to get enough pieces to play a different deck. You see, I was trying to build a ritual deck for the Ritual Festival before it ended, and it didn't go well. I didn't get all the cards that I needed, and I was like, well, I got all these cards. What can I do with these cards? And I went online to Master Duel Meta, and I found someone on there whose name on Master Duel Meta I have completely forgotten, but they had some replays featuring a deck very similar to this. This is pretty much a carbon copy from them. Their name is Aquamancer on Master Duel. And this is a deck featuring a ritual archetype that has kind of been forgotten for all the Blue Eyes Chaos Maxes and the, I think Lord of Red is another one people really liked. And that archetype is very simply the Impcantation archetype. Normally you see this, these cards in a ritual-focused deck as an engine, because that's what makes this archetype really, really special. Each of the base Impcantation monsters have an effect where you can special summon them from your hand, and then you special summon one from the deck, and you special something from the deck, an effect happens that just gives you more consistency to search your ritual spells and ritual monsters from the graveyard and deck, so you can make your big plays. And as a big bonus, they have all sorts of crazy different levels, so you can use them in all sorts of wacky ways to summon all sorts of really powerful ritual monsters. There's four of them in particular. There's Talismandra, there's Bookstone, there's Candle, and as you saw before, Pensaflume. Now, like I said, normally this is purely an engine, but because I didn't really get anything to engine into, I decided to try to make a deck featuring these cards. And that is what Aquamancer went out there and did when he put this deck on Master Duel Meta. It is a deck that features these as not just an engine, but also a win condition. So how exactly do you win with this deck? Well, you use all these crazy cards to get a few of your ritual monsters. The first one you want to get and focus on is Chalice Slime. It is another incantation card that has really powerful effects. You can use it to get another incantation from the deck, which keeps your engine going, or if it's on the field, you can get rid of any incantation card from your hand or field and get rid of an opponent's monster. It's a very, very powerful card in the archetype, and if you ever see incantation cards in the deck, you can almost guarantee this is going to be in there too. We also have the incredibly powerful Saravis, the Ancient and Ascended. Now, the original deck came with this, and when I first saw this card, I really wasn't sold on it. I think it's kind of mediocre, but it has its place in this, because what it allows you to do is if it's in your hand and your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster you control, you can discard it and negate the activation, or if it's on the field, if your opponent would special summon a monster, you can return it to your hand, negate the special summon, and banish that monster. And because of the Incantation engine, we don't really care if it's sent back to our hand because we can very easily get it back out. And the other big beater of our deck is this guy, Armor Factor Pain, the Imagination Drake Overlord. His last effect doesn't really matter, and how you ritual summon him doesn't matter, but if he's ritual summoned, you skip main phase 1 of your opponent's turn. And on top of that, he negates the effects of Fusion, Synchro, and XYZ monsters while they are on the field. Which, I know we have a big extra deck, and you're like, dude, why do we have an extra deck? Because we don't care about it. You'll see why in a minute, but the one thing he can't deal with is Link monsters. But this Drake Overlord is really, really good at just stopping the effects of big boss monsters that happen to be Fusion, Synchro, and XYZ monsters, which makes him a very, very good target for us to search and summon, and also the ability to turn off your opponent's main phase 1 so they can't just kill you in combat is very, very good. Just be careful because evenly matched does exist, as you see in our deck. And the last card we have in our deck, which is basically our way of using the incantation monsters to try to OTK, is Crealter, the Incantation Originator. It is this big crazy looking card that takes a big crazy cost to summon him, but before you summon him, during the main phase, you can reveal it from your hand, discard a card, and special summon a bunch of incantation monsters from your graveyard, equal to level 10, that shuffle into your deck at the end phase. But once he is on the field, non-ritual incantation monsters gain 2,000 attack but have their effects negated. Essentially, you use him when you have a few incantation monsters in the field. You use his own ability to give himself enough materials to summon himself, and then you use all of your other incantation monsters and him to just go in and attempt to OTK with him. It's not the most consistent thing ever, but it is something you can do to just catch your opponent off guard. And also, he's just a really cool card. I really like Realtor. And through the games, you're going to see, I actually really like this deck. It's a very different deck. Oh yeah, and I know there's an extra deck, but just pretty much ignore it. The only 2 cards you need outside of the other 13 is 1 Cross Sheep and 1 Dynamondo, just to help you a little bit. But I will say, before you go ahead and try to start linking stuff with this, remember, your incantation monsters allow you to not special summon monsters from your extra deck, which can be kind of funny if your opponent actually gets an incantation monster from you for some way, shape, or form, via like creature swap or mystic box, just FYI. But because we're using them, this extra deck doesn't matter. This is literally just stuff that I have. But I will say, I would try to put in 1 Cross Sheep and Dynamondo. They're just good with ritual monsters. So yeah, that's the deck. Everything else is just kind of a tech piece called by the grave. Ash Blossom, Evenly Matched, and Infinite Impermanence are just really strong control cards. Pot of Prosperity, this is the main reason we have 15 cards in our extra deck, just so we have stuff to throw away to this to help search for the cards we need to get our engine going. Manju is another thing to help us with our consistency with our engine, and that is essentially our deck. So, now that you've seen what the deck looks like, let's go over to this casual game mode and see if we can make this deck work in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to try a casual match with this deck, because I don't think I can actually rank up with it, because it's a very hard deck to understand. There is a lot of moving pieces going on with this deck in particular, so I have to really think about what I'm going to do beforehand. Playing another person very casually. They have a car as their thing. Cool. Am I going second, right? Well, second, right? We have Pot of Prosperity, which will help us dig through our deck, which is good. Okay, they are going first, so this kind of sucks. Oh, we got our little ritual bird buddy. Now this deck can do crazy things. It's just about understanding the lines with this deck, because this deck is not an easy deck to understand at all. I thought it was going to be a lot simpler, but there's a lot of recursion. There's a lot of recursion and durability with this deck. Synchro Chase. Okay. Can activate cards to respond to effective synchro monsters when Synchron, Warrior, Stardust in their original names. So I can't activate cards or effects in response. That's it. You can target 1 monster in your graveyard useless material. Okay. They're summoning some nonsense. Stardust, Synchron. So we're gonna use this to synchro something nonsensical. Got it. Okay. Stardust Illumination. So this is a Stardust deck. Fun. My favorite. Oh god, dude. I really don't want to play Stardust Dragon. Well, they can't synchro summon it just yet. They only have 7. Okay, so they send that to the graveyard. In your graveyard, you can tribute 1 monster, special summon this card. So they're gonna tribute the token to get the other tuner? The goal on my turn is to use Realtor. You're kidding me! They can increase its level? Oh great, Stardust Dragon, my favorite monster. Really, dude? Really? Stardust Dragon? That's what you want to summon? Uh-huh. I guess. Good old Stardust. Is it face? The hell is that? That's not Stardust. You're kidding me? Do they have any tuners in the graveyard? During the main phase, you can tribute this card, special summon a Stardust Dragon. Then immediately afterwards, synchro summon using monsters you control. Thank God. So that doesn't do anything nonsensical, it's just big. There's Crealter. That's good. Now we just need the spell. During the main phase, you can reveal this card from your hand, discard one card, special summon from your graveyard. Yeah, I can't do that just yet. Okay. 6 cards, because the cards in my extra deck don't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could choose. That's nice. Get rid of all this nonsense. Not gonna do that. Evenly matched is nice. Do I just get evenly matched? We're getting evenly matched. Screw this. One. Actually, one. I'm about to search. None of this matters. At the end of the battle phase, you can activate this card from your hand. We go to the battle phase. End of the battle phase, we activate evenly matched. Surprise! Looks like we are evenly matched. Yo, dude, who's predictable? Yo, you are the most predictable person I've ever met in my life. Alright, so we need to get the ritual spell. To get Bookstone online. Manju. Activate Manju. We're gonna need our spell in this instance. Not gonna call by, there's no reason to. Alright, cool. Now we activate the Bookstone. Reveal this. Crazily enough, I'm gonna go get my slime and I'm gonna do things in a really weird position to just wipe their board. We're gonna use this to grab... we need you. Grab the Talisman Drake. Our Talismandra. Talismandra. Activate. We are going to grab Chalice Slime. We are going to, crazily enough, you can reveal one incantation monster and 2 with the same name. I'm gonna do that when I get him online. First and foremost, we're gonna use Impcantation Inception. We will summon the Chalice Slime. Getting rid of that. And that. Ho ho ho! It's me, ya boy! Chalice Slime! We activate its ability. I think we're gonna have to get rid of the field spell to do this correctly. Wait, no. If I do this right... No. Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of the field spell. That's easy. See ya. Yo, who needs to try? Oh yeah, I gotta set this called by the grave. And I think I've used a lot of the effects that I want to for the incantation stuff for now, so I'm gonna drop my turn. Next turn we put Chalice Slime back in hand, get our ritual. We can use Crealter to... It's gonna be a complicated turn. The end goal is to use Crealter to summon a bunch of crap and then just beat them down in one turn with all of my incantation stuff. One face down card. It only gets rid of monsters. Junk Synchron. Dude, you're kidding me! Wait. Let him activate this effect, and then we just... Use Cult Bind to get rid of it. Yeah, dude, who cares? Impcantations can win. Okay, we have a new opponent. They have the Laundry Dragon made. We are going second, I think. Which is fine with this deck. If we just pull our one of evenly matched again, it'll be great. We got our little guy. This hand is garbage! Oh my god, wait, no, we got evenly matched, we're fine. It's back. Dude. Oh my god, this hand is terrible. We just need literally anything out of except our Creeltor out of our deck. That's a back row. Okay. I'm scared. We got our little ritual buddy over there. One phase one pass. Okay. There's the Bookstone. That's really good, actually. That's actually the perfect one. Alright, we use this. Reveal the Bookstone. Revealing our ritual, which we're about to use anyways. Do you Ash Blossom us? Conscription? Okay. Cool, I get an infinite impermanence. Cool story. Lamau. We need to grab the monster from the deck, because I got Jack in my hand right now. Talismandra! Activate Talismandra. Grabbing the slime. Not yet. Use this. Discarding the field spell. Grabbing... We've already used Talismandra on the book. We need to grab the doll. Use Candle. Adding the other ritual to our hand. Activate the ritual. We'll use the two we just summoned for Chalice Slime. Just so I can guarantee that I don't lose life points. It's your buddy, Chalice Slime. Ho ho ho, Chalice Slime. This lets us use our ritual to bounce back at the Talismandra, so then we can recur its effect as well. And we will special summon Pansy-Plume just to thin our deck. Give us a little bit of defense while we're at it. This doesn't really help me a lot. I have to reveal from my hand. That'll help me next turn more. Let's just grab these two. I don't think evenly matched is going to help us too much right now. We go to battle phase. Get him with Chalice Slime. And we end our turn. Dude, if they evenly matched me, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry so hard if they evenly matched me. Ugh, because banishing my stuff is a great way to stop me. Yeah, the engine for Impcantation is very powerful. It's a great way of getting stuff constantly to consistently ritual summon. It's just you have to have a strong ritual summon, and as good as Creeltor is, the fact that you gotta go through so much just to search all of your stuff is really, really rough. having fun with this deck, and I think that's what matters the most right now. Speedroid Melissa Smagnet. You can select one immediately after... Oh, No. You don't get to use my slime for your synchro. Get out of here with that nonsense. I don't think so. No, thank you. No. Get off my slime. That's not yours. That's mine. Mind pollutant. Discard one monster to target one monster of that level. Take control. What? So they're grabbing my Plume. I can't do anything about that. So they... What do they discard? Ducker Mobile Cannon? What is that nonsense? That's stupid. Sorry, trying to figure out how this works. Battle phase? Okay. What are you doing? There has to be a reason they did that, right? Like, I'm not just having a stroke, right? Okay. Was it only until the end of the turn? Yeah, it was only until the end of the turn. Okay. I guess they just see my board and they're like, yo, dude, that doesn't bother me at all. Dude, what is this hand? Can I recur anything? I don't think I can. I just don't have anything to do. This is very, very unique for me. This is a very unique situation I find myself in. Got 3 rituals and not jack to do with it. You know what? Let's psych this guy out. I totally got something going on here. We're close to winning. It's just I had a really bricky hand. Crealtar's supposed to be my finisher, and if I would have drawn literally any of my other monsters, that'd have been fine. Crealtar would have been great in this situation, because it could have summoned all of my stuff, and then played Crealtar for the win. It would have been great. Add a Synchron Tuner. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. You're fine. If I ritual summon a monster, I can destroy 1 card on the field. Tosis. That's a funny name for a card. And that's all the incantation stuff, by the way. There's the slime, there's the candle, there's the feather, there's the mandrake, and then Crealtar's all the way in the back there. It's cute. Yeah, they're just grabbing nonsense out of their hand. I don't know what it was. They... Whoa. How did an Ash Blossom get there? How did... Oh, they discarded Ash Blossom with Mind Blue. Why did they use Ash Blossom? Ash Blossom is like the perfect counter to me. I don't know what... Yeah. I don't know what my opponent had going on. They must have bricked trying to do some synchro summons. But yeah, we did it. Impcantations. Do it again. Alright, so we're playing somebody who has a Blackwing deck box. And their name is Cryonic Neon YouTube. Oh boy. We don't like that. Playing another YouTuber. This thing's actually really solid. It was solid. I have Ash just in case they want to do some nonsense. That's cool. Manju can give me my rituals so I can start up my my engine with my incantation. What the hell? Well, there's my other doll. God, that sucks. We'll use Manju here to grab the spell. And if I need to, I'll use Chalice Slime, throw it away at Candle, and use something else to grab my spell anyways. Okay. No responses? Troll, what's that do? The rest of the turn, cards can't be added from either player's main deck to the hand. That does stop me. I can't add anything to the hand. I wonder if that works for the slime. Ah! It does not. Okay, cool. Just curious. Okay. Pretty simple turn. I've still got Nash Blossom if I need it. They did stop my Ritual Engine, which was very, very effective. Like we both have the exact same trap holes. What? Oh, they're doing Black Whirlwind nonsense. Cool. Banish one other monster in your hand, place Black Whirlwind from your deck. Oh god, Black Whirlwind's like their win con. Ugh. Dude, who brings Black Wings to a casual game? I'm playing Impcantation for crying out loud. Oh lord, we're about to get Black Winged, aren't we? Yeah, you got your Black Whirlwind. Hold on. Normal summoned. So they normal summoned it, yeah. We can use Ash Blossom on that now. Get out of here with that nonsense. No thank you. No special summons for you. Get ashed, nerd. It's on my sleeves, what were you expecting? If they have another troll, I'm gonna be a little upset. But if I can get my Ritual Summon off, which I should be able to, with at least these cards, with at least this card, these two, I can destroy their Black Whirlwind so they can't get that summoning nonsense going more and more, and I can start beating them down. Because once I Ritual Summon a monster, Thanatos can activate, and I can destroy their Black Whirlwind, which is one of their key engine cards. But this person is just staring at the screen like, who plays Impcantations? They think I'm like some sort of really ooh. I can use this to destroy a monster battle phase. Yes, I should have seen that coming. That only makes sense. It's free. Went straight to the end phase. Cool. Yeah. Huh? Why did they get rid of that? Oh, because they have to. Cool. Sick. Well, that makes my life incredibly easy. Activate the effect of Candle. Show them my Inception that I just got with my hand last turn. Remember that card? Yo, watch this. Candle. We will grab the Mandrake. Activate the Talus Mantra. Not Mandrake. It's a Mandrake. Grabbing our big boy. Use Chalice Slime? We'll discard Chalice Slime. Because we can get it back and just, like we're going to in a second. going to special summon Pensive Bloom. Give us a nice big defensive wall. Activate Pensive Bloom. Putting the slime back in my hand. And then we will use Pensive Bloom and probably Candle to grab our big boy. Pensive Bloom. Yeah, and the Mandra. Because I can recur those with my nonsense. Use this. Ritual summon this. Ho ho ho! Activate its effect. Activate Thanatosis. Destroy their back row card. And now we can do some more nonsense. Yo, dude, watch this. Activate this. We will send the Duel to the graveyard. Gonna special summon literally anything here, it doesn't matter. I've already used all the effects, I believe, so... Did I use Mandrake this turn? We'll find out if I use Mandra in a second. We did. Okay, cool. Ritual summon with Inception. Grabbing Chalice Slime. Getting rid of Mandra. And that doesn't. Get rid of that nonsense. I'm back. Does this let me destroy 2 cards a turn? Let's find out. I think the Thanatos is once per turn. Which is fine for us. We're gonna skip their main phase 1. Chalice Slime, go! So we skip their main phase 1 so they can't battle phase us out. And this is the power of Impcantation, dude. Okay. And now we can use our ritual to put this back in our graveyard, summon something else out of our deck, getting our ritual back. Your main phase 1 is skipped, so there's no combat nonsense for you, so no evenly matched. Dracoverlord, son. Going straight to the battle phase. I swear to God, if they evenly matched me, I'm gonna cry. Thank God. So they can't summon anything from their extra deck that is not a Link monster because of the Dracoverlord, which is why this card is such a powerful card. So we basically lock Black Wings out of all of their synchros and nonsense, which is good. I mean, it's terrible for them. They're gonna hate this card, but yeah. Oh. Well, that helps them do it. Radion! We got Radion. Cool story. Dude, I like this kaiju. Look at him, he's all crazy looking. Oh, dude, look, he's like breaking through the barrier. That art is some sick art. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna special summon this from the hand. So they're doing this in order to have access to their frickin' nonsense. But with Impcantations, I can just get my stuff back from the grave, and I'm gonna use your own Radiant to resummon my dragon. So I'm not quite sure what the game plan is here. I'm gonna skip your turn, destroy a card. Yeah, this board's pretty actually set in stone. It is cool seeing a different kind of kaiju instead of Game of Steel. Monster Reborn! Oh, shit. Okay. So they're grabbing our dragon. So they're gonna skip our main phase, right? Or does it have to be Ritual Summon to get that effect? It has to be Ritual Summon to get that effect. But this doesn't matter. Because I can just destroy it with my engine. Thanks to Thanatosis. Which is actually a lot better of a card than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, they can't go to battle phase because of this card, and they're not gonna skip it. Whoa, 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 that's not cool. Hold on. That wasn't part of the plan. You didn't tell me that was a tuner. Wait a minute. Why is that a tuner? Why do Black Wings get like 7 million tuners, dude? What is this nonsense? What are we grabbing, huh? Full Armor Master. Can I destroy you? Unaffected by opponent's cards. Each time it activates its effect, place a wedge counter. It is not a quick effect, though. Okay. We can still win this. I can go into Creelter, kill this, and then just beat them down with my other monsters. Like, Creelter is just as big as this, and I can crash them into each other. You may not be affected by my card effects, but you can damn sure die to my monsters. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are they getting rid of my stuff? Are you serious? That's stupid as hell. Okay. There's Manju, that's pretty good. I can still get my engine going, right? Yeah, cool. We'll send... this to the graveyard because it doesn't do anything. This lets me grab the big boy. And then I can use Manju to get the spell. Yeah, we're fine. Activate Talismandra. Get Creelter. We're fine. We are absolutely 100% fine here. Get a wedge counter. That's cool. I'm gonna proceed to do my engine stuff. Show you the ritual spell that I literally just got. Discard any card from your hand. Okay. No, we're not gonna do that just yet. Put that defense. Grabbing a ritual spell from the graveyard. Hang on, I got another one in my graveyard? I do not. So we want our ritual monster back. Activate Pence Plume. Grabbing back. Do I have enough to get both? I think I do. I'll use this for Creelter, and I'll use this for him. Because we're going to summon Manju, too. Full story. Summon Creelter. Creelter is just like the end of the game anyways. Get Manju. And activate Manju. Discard any card in my hand. I'm gonna discard the other dragon. Get the Inception. Which I just realized I can't use my other monsters for. But I can just crash into you with Creelter. It may not be affected by card effects, but I can just kill you. And hey, remember that kaiju you gave me? Yeah, it came back to bite you, didn't it? And that's the Impcantation engine, baby. Wow. Dude. That was so casual games out of the way. It's time for a verdict on what I think of this deck. And even though it might not be the best deck to climb with because it's rather janky, I still really enjoyed using the Impcantation deck on the casual ladder. It is a very consistent engine for ritual summoning cards, and in my opinion, Chalice Slime here was the MVP of the entire deck. His ability to search stuff is really powerful, and when I realized you could use him to destroy stuff, it changed how I view this card immensely. This card is a workhorse in the deck. You can ritual summon it to get your nonsense off for Thanatosis. You can use him as big fodder to play Crealtar. Chalice Slime is just a beast of a card. And also, the ritual for this archetype is really, really powerful, and I definitely will be using this engine in the deck that I plan to once I finally get that built. Anyways, tell me what you guys thought of the deck below, and what are some of the things that I could do to make it a little bit more consistent, make it a little bit more competitive, because I really, really enjoy this engine, and I want to bring it back on the channel in the future. So, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, folks.